Hello, this is me trying to do a voiceover for the video that's been created from the still photos of our little island before it became Xiǎo, gōngyuán. We explored quite a lot over there. I have done those photos in sepia so that it looks like a before, which it is, of course, it's before. We will be going, and you will see later on in this video, to show you what it's like now. Before we get to there will be a short gap with another still photo which shows the plans of what they said it was going to look like. Does it look like that? Not 100%, but I think we can safely say it's worth the work they did, and we enjoy it. Hello. It is a morning and it looks quite nice, doesn't it? So now you can start to see some of the differences. Looky over there. The other bridge is over that side. We'll see that in a minute or two. Say bye-bye, Waddy. Bye-bye. That's one off to the police station. Now, I'm not going to use this all the way around, obviously. There's the other bridge. Now, we are going to do a different video down there when the water level is up and it looks prettier. For today, it's just little island, Xiǎo. Let's go. There we go. There's the bridge, which I'm not going to use today. I'm going to approach the island the same way that we did in the early part of the video. Let's go this way, let's show you. That is the map showing you the little island park, everything within the green lines. Here there is now a car park for up to there for electric charging as well, so we will have a little walk around, but not everything. Mostly the island. Let's go this way and go down. Zoom. There's the electric car chargers up there. Zoom back down again. And stop there. If you go back through some of our blog posts back to 2015 to 2017, there used to be some small houses here where I had a little friend called Wang Wang. Now it's all gone, of course. It's very nice. And this is the path that you see in the sepia part at the beginning. I have to be careful. Look where I'm walking. Changed a little, but not a great deal towards the front. You will see some changes when we go to the side. There you might be able to spot something from the previous video. I don't know. Not quite sure why this is here, but I can go through. There we are. Now, this is the most recent changes. Before, the island was not as big as it is now. They have reclaimed some of the riverbed. These trees are new plants. That's an old one there. Used to be a little bit of island beyond there. So all of this is quite new. These are normal street lamps, park lamps, whatever. You can see the trees are new. They're still being held up. New park lamps there. As we get a bit further in, you will see that there are strange objects in front of us. These are lights and speakers for sound and light shows. Well, when we have one in the evening, we will come and make another video so you can see it. This is where the water comes for the sound and light shows. Let's hope it doesn't try and get me today. Hey? We did see a little bit of this before we went up to Haikou, but we promised ourselves to wait until we came back so that it was all finished. There you go. Might have to put the phone down now and then so that I can try and take some photos. This area here, I think that's where the edge of the island was before. So all of this is new. All of this retaining wall, the steps going down. I'm not quite sure what the point of some of it is, but it does look nice, much nicer than it did before. Okay, now we will go up that side today. I've just come through one of those revolving gate things again, and look down there. Puss, puss, puss. Meow. 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 No, he doesn't want to say hello. Never mind. Okay. So when we walk through here, it is very difficult to try to put it into context of what is in the sepia part of the video. We used to enjoy coming here before. We still enjoy coming here now. Now, of course, many people come here. Before, it was just myself and Juan, mostly. Listen, we'll be spoiled soon. Okay, we're going to go once round before we go over this bridge, just to have a looky. So the old buildings have been repurposed into public conveniences and little cleaner's office on the other side. Here we are. Oh, it's still very pleasant to walk in here. Listen to nature. You're protected from the sun most of the time. You can still look through as we did before. So we look through there. That will look a lot different once the water is back up to the level it was when we came back from Haikou. Now, where is our house? I don't know if I can point my finger in the right direction. Oh yes, okay, there. Okay, carry on. All of this is new, of course. In my foreign brain, I would love it if this was more European. People sitting outside enjoying a coffee, drink in the night time. No, it's not. It's more Chinese, and so it is barbecues in the night time. Oh dear, that is somebody warming up their saxophone. This is one of the gazebos that you could see in the old video. I don't like this. Too much is just spoiled. But I do like this. Now, as with all parks, children are well catered for. Here's my neighbor here, my saxophone neighbor. 早上好. Children are there, but we don't like to take videos of children, so we'll go over here a bit. Hello, there's the children's places. And there is another holiday coming soon. It is Dragon Boat Festival at the end of the month. This is quite possibly they will have a show coming up. I have to stop in a minute and take a photo. So there's another way to go down to the area down there. I think what the fence and the toll gates are for, for when they're doing a sound and light show, to keep people out of the way. Okay, this is a bridge that you can see from our house. Oh, there's some new writing down there. I will have to do a little zoom. And there's a mobile on the tree. Juan pointed that out to me. Looks like I'll have to go down there and give you a closer look. First, let's try and zoom to this. Whoa, long enough for you to translate? We'll be coming back that way. We're going to go this way. It's not easy for you to see. I mean, we only saw it the first time last week when we came back, when the water is up to the level of that dam there. Most of this is full. There's just a little bit of sand around here, and it looks very nice. We will make sure we take another video when it's back to that stage again. They have to let the water out now and then. Of course, farmers downriver need water. I'm afraid you're going to have to do some translations yourself again here. Something up in the tree as well, look. Shall we zoom in for that? There you go. Do you ever think that there is beauty in almost everything you see? With the doctor telling me I'm not allowed long walks, we have to try and decide where we want to go these days. Xiǎo will be good enough, I suppose. Look, up here we have lamps that also have solar power. Now we'll go along the bottom today, and we'll come back through the other entrance of the park. Sometimes I wish that we could live in a house with this sound in the garden. Gently moving water. Going up. Oh dear. Still, before we went to Haikou, I had to lead on the stairs with my right leg. My left leg just wouldn't work well enough. Now I get the occasional twinge. I take it that must be the bones healing themselves. Mostly it's okay now. We've even had a few kilometers, less than 20 minutes a kilometer. Not trying to, it just came that way. That's the first time for 2 or 3 months, I think. There are ways to go up. but we're not going up yet. We're still going along. Over there, watch my finger, there are two steps leading from the car park area down to the riverside. They seem to be incomplete, so we're not sure what they're going to do there yet. Presently, the park on that side stops over there where those steps are. They go up back to the top. Whether it will carry on towards the big bridge there in the future, I don't know. It's not easy to make a pedestrian access over that bridge. You actually have to go all the way up to the road and back down again. All of this area was also, if you look back at the video, it was not landscaped at all before. It was quite wild. So they've done a pretty good job of it, I would say, wouldn't you? I don't really know whether you would say that or not. And in fact, I can't hear you. Can you shout a bit louder, please? Another up. Meanwhile, we keep going. We can go further on this side, but we still can't go past the sluice gates. The penultimate up. The ultimate up, which we will go up in a minute. First, there is our little island from a distance. First bridge, performance area, second bridge. And behind our house. Oh, lovely, lovely. So, as you can see, we can only go just a little further there. We're not going to do that. This is the they take the water from the other side to the irrigation canal here, and it goes off towards the mountains. We'll have another look at that in a minute. And now we are out of the park here. This particular entrance doesn't have a big sign saying park. It does have little signs. Now I'm just going this way a little bit to show you where we saw a snaky. It was right there, sitting like that, looking at us. And of course, every time we come, one wants to see another one. There's a lizard over there. I don't know whether we can get him on the video or whether I need to take the camera out. There's the tree, there's the lizard. There he is. Oh, he disappeared. Did you see that? Sometimes you need a zoom. So if you're coming from that side of town and you want to go to Xiǎo, then you follow this road that goes to the old medicine factory place, pharmaceutical quarters. I think this road even has a name like that. I don't remember. This is a little place where they are checking the quality of the irrigation water permanently. If you want to see it, it's got a latitude and longitude there. Oh, puffy pant, puffy pant. It was my bones that had a problem, not my lungs. And my heart is not so bad these days. Why am I puffy pants, puffy pants? I don't know. So here's the entrance. You can't miss it. It's very big. A name up there for you. This is what I call Poo Sticks Bridge. Yes, Juan and I sometimes play poo sticks here. There's the irrigation canal again, and it disappears down that way. So we are now back in the park at the upper side. Down there is two of the roads down to the lower side. In the winter, this is a lot busier than it is today. Today there are one or two people doing exercises. Winter there'd be far more doing exercises or music or singing or playing cards or chatting, whatever, you know. Right, let us put the phone away for a little bit, just in case I find a lizard for one down here. You know, I give Madam a hard time sometimes for her pointy finger, but maybe sometimes I need it. I haven't seen a single lizard, not anywhere. Ni hao. So we're coming towards the other side of the bridge. Only this time, of course, we're not going down. Juan asked me, "You're not going to do the video with the camera?" No, it's actually much easier to use the phone. In fact, I find the phone easier than the Nikon key mission. The sound is better on the phone. And I can see the picture all the time, not like the key mission. Okay, this little bit I was going to show you. Long before any of this was done, we used to walk along here. We still do sometimes. So we could follow the irrigation canal round to where the road to somewhere is now. Okay, now let's go back on the bridge. This time we are not going down. Well, not down there anyway. We might do a down on the other side. Correction, we are not going to go down. We might take a photo or two. Or shall we just keep the video running? Let's see. Why have they stopped? Here we go. I'm not going to stay here too long. It really is difficult to get the context of the old and the new. Apart from the WC building, it's not easy at all. Okay, we could go down there and back over the causeway that we came on and walk over that side, but we're not going to. We're going to cross this bridge. Then we might go down. Go Peng Yo. I do like my Go Peng Yos. In case you're not sure, that means dog friend. We'll have a quick look both ways. Woo! 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 You're a bad boy, Bobby. Okay, there we go. Look at that. It's not a big park. Juan often complains that Baishaman Park in Haikou is so much bigger. Yeah, but you know, Wujishan is a small town. It's a nice little park. I like it, and so does she, really. My Facebook this morning warned me that the flood season is beginning from May to September or October, I think. Now you can see the two holes under the causeway there. When the river is in full flood, it's actually going over the top of the causeway as well as underneath. At that time it's going over the top of the dam in front of our house as well. We want it to be level with the top there. You will see why in a future video. There's the steps down. The steps down, they go out to these little promontories, would you call them? I don't know. And then they just stop here. That one there and this one here. Do they have something to do with that over there? If you know, you can tell us. Okay, we'll start the homeward stretch now. Now we will go on the lower level back to our place. I actually quite like seeing the bridges from underneath. It's nice to see things from different angles. And sometimes you think you see lizards and you don't. Okay, well, along here we have never seen a lizard. What we look for along here is birds, but quite a lot of the long reeds have disappeared while we've been away, so not much chance of that. And as for egrets, well, have they gone back up north? Yesterday I took a photo of that orange thing. Turns out it's a bit of rubbish. These are all little seeds off the trees up there. At this time of day, this is reasonably pleasant as well, because the sun is over that side. In the afternoon the sun is over this side and it's much warmer. There is one of the spots where we used to have nice long reeds, like the ones you can see in the middle of the river there. So there was often little birds hiding in there that if we were very lucky I could zoom in on. Gone now. So those stairs will take me back up to the gate where I pointed the camera that way for you. We are not going to do that video yet. We are going to wait until we have a more beautiful part for you. The next videos will probably be upriver into the town, where there have been changes as well. We might have to do one side one day, another side another day, to keep the doctor happy. One must keep the doctor happy, and the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health, and she who must be obeyed. Going up. And here we go. The left foot can go first. How's that, eh? Oh, you don't know how good that makes me feel. Of course, when I was having all those problems, I didn't know it was cancer. I suppose knowing is half the battle. So, say goodbye to Xiǎo for now. and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.